Hi everybody, and welcome to a Make and Do activity at home from the Tigard Public Library. My name is Miss Janet, and I'm so glad you can join me. I like cupcakes. Do you like cupcakes? Because here are some cupcakes that I made. Do they look real enough to you? Do they look good enough to eat? Let's find out, as I'm going to show you how to make Sneaky Cupcakes. Let's begin. Here is a close-up of the cupcakes that I made. Let me show you the examples of the supplies that I used for this craft project. I used paper cupcake liners, tissue paper, beads, yarn. I might also want to use some ribbon later, or maybe some curling ribbon. Pom-poms. Here's buttons of various sizes. I've got my white glue and scissors. First, I'm going to take my tissue paper and open it up. Then I'm going to take my scissors and cut it in half. I'm going to have the top of my cupcake with the shiny, smooth part rather than the dull, matted, rough part. Then I'm going to roll it into a ball, but I'm going to take the pieces and fold them under because I want my cupcake to be the right shape to fit in my cupcake holder. There's my cupcake holder. Let's see, will it fit? Almost. Let's make it just a little bit tighter on the bottom. See if we can get it in there. Nice. Now, make sure that it fits. You don't want it too tight because then it doesn't really look like a cupcake. It looks more like a ball. You don't want to make it too big because then it's not going to fit. So, grown-ups, help your child make the cupcake ball just to fit, just like that, because they might need some help learning how to make the ball light and not tight. Now that it fits, I'm going to put some glue on the bottom. Put some glue, some dabs of glue in there. Okay, I'm going to put my ball in there. Be gentle but firm to get it in there. Now, I will decorate. I think I'm going to put a cherry on top of mine. So, I'll put some glue right there. And my cherry. Yay, there it is. See that? I'm going to take my cupcake and put it on the tray with the others. The possibilities are endless with what kind of supplies you'd like to use to decorate your cupcakes. If you don't have any tissue paper at home, see if you can find some newspaper or some other papers that you can use. They might be a little bit harder to crumple, but practice with that and see what you can make. So as you will see, I used a white pom-pom, or you can use a white cotton ball to make frosting, other colored pom-poms to make fruit, buttons to make sprinkles, and beads to make sprinkles. Even ribbon or yarn make it look like there's frosting going around in a circle. If you would like suggestions on how to make some more sneaky art, just like these cupcakes, check out the book, Sneaky Art, Crafty Surprises to Hide in Plain Sight, written by Martha Jocelyn. You may place that on hold using your library card at wccls.org. Now I'm going to try the cupcake I just made and see how it tastes. Yummy. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you another time. Bye-bye.